Again, mud flaps.
Woohoo!
Just this additional.
The coolers are running wild because we just had a nice hot lap. You can see it also on the tires that are also quite old, so they're well, quite old. They're older than the last time, because last time we did, they were brand new, and you've done some laps ever since.
Actually, I have now 10,800 kilometers on the car in 5 weeks.
Wow. Okay, yeah, so they are more used than last time, because now they provided significantly less grip than last time. But more importantly, yeah, obviously, welcome back to the video with this Tesla Model 3 Performance Highland that we drove a few weeks back, and the brakes caught fire. This time, Adam is back with an XYZ big brake kit, and that's the only main mod, basically. And we want to see how the car performs.
Actually, there is a second mod, a small sticker.
Oh!
I need to add
some
small modification, you know, the second one.
That's cool.
Here.
All right. Oh, so you're actually going to be counting.
Yes.
That's nice. That's cool. So this is something you've done, not me, before the Nürburgring licensing department is going to come knock on my door that I'm using the trademark of Nürburgring. Yes, indeed. That was Nürburgring sticker bought by you, and that's not my intention. A lot of people are asking me to do some sort of rating system or something. But yeah, we need to keep TF just like simply unbiased and not, yeah, I don't like to be more in the spotlight than I'm already am, believe it or not. In case you're hearing something in the microphone, there is a wasp actually trying to be in the video, so go away. I know you want to be famous, but go away. Go. Yeah. No, not there! Go. Yeah. So, big wang. Yeah, and that's kind of it. I did a bit of more modular throttle application to preserve the battery, and I guess enjoy our conversation on the lap and see how it went this time with a big brake kit. All right, we are on the track. That's yours. Our main goal for today is to see how the car will behave with the brakes, with the new brakes, because last time it was quite a limiting factor. By a foxhole, they were already on fire, so we had to take it considerably easy. But even with taking easy, the battery got hot and we couldn't really go crazy. So this time I will be also moduling the accelerator pedal a bit, so not to go too crazy, to get a bit of a, see if we can, well, maintain the power as long as possible. Wow, okay, well.
That's interesting.
Yeah, this is
straight.
Yeah, at least he pulled over to the grass already, and that's he didn't make it far. Okay, so off we go again. Smooth accelerating. Oh, something was on the floor.
Give the tires a little bit time. We have 2.2 front.
That's good enough, and today is nice and warm, so
yeah. Okay.
So the funny thing is, I think the car, since the car does not have regen, when you lift off, it continues rolling. So, but with the traditional internal combustion engine car, when you lift, the car induces engine braking, which allows you to stabilize the car in corners. In this case, there is no engine braking, so you need to really...
Do you want 25%?
No, because we want to keep the battery as cool as possible. So let...
Another yellow.
Yeah, well, it's one of those Sundays.
Yeah.
So, oh, that's I think we have a big oil spill, I believe, on the right. That's from the previous accident. So, yeah, this is of course slightly unfortunate because this is a nice flat-out section where you would usually put lots of power down to engage the batteries, engage the power, but we see there is no yellow, so I guess this is really the only reason, because here is nothing, and everyone is kind of going on the gas again. So, yep, we can go again.
We can go.
So, Audi RS3, it lets us pass, which is very fabulous. Watching out for the M4 and the GTS. Lovely color, lovely spec.
Yep.
So, yeah. Once you master the brake pedal, it works nicely.
Yeah. But Tesla is estimating the brake temperature from how much brake pedal you pressed.
Okay.
So we will already see the master brake warnings, but don't worry. It's just because they're estimating it based on pressing brake pedal.
Yeah, it's the same like we said last time, that it estimates the...
And the same it estimates for
duty cycle.
Battery. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah.
That was good. I love the turn. And like I said previously, this is such a great handling platform. It was just really kind of unfortunate that the brakes were so sad. But yeah, in terms of handling, just really need to, if you run no regen, you really need to module the balance of the car.
Yeah. So you see, brake too hot warning. They are not too hot.
Yeah.
They should put the temperature sensor in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just these tires doesn't work well on wet. We tested yesterday. So
Yes.
yeah, just try to avoid wet sections.
Of course.
But yeah. On dry surface, they I think work pretty well
Yeah.
for the stock tires.
Okay. Well, it's a different TTRS.
Yeah. Again, mud flaps.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Right. Usually this is where the car would go in the reduced power mode. We of course had 2 yellow flags, so it's...
Yeah. It's still showing 388, 386, so that's good. But it is starting to slowly reduce.
Yes.
Now 350, 330. I don't know, anything over 300 kilowatts is still good.
Yep. And I'm trying not to be flat out everywhere. Of course the traffic is helping us. It's like one of those cases where task failed successfully. Was he missing the front fender? Yeah, he was. Interesting.
Yeah.
Can use some of the drag of the M4. Or draft, not drag.
Yeah.
Reduce the power in the battery.
Yeah.
So here I'm not afraid anymore of going on the brakes.
Yeah.
So is it brake by wire? Or...
No.
So it is hydraulic?
Yeah, it's hydraulic. So
Okay.
hydraulic.
That's good.
It is not steer by wire either. It's on a Cybertruck.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, 326. That's good.
Like I said, since we have quite some traffic, I'm not flat out everywhere. I'm almost never flat out, even, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we're not particularly slow. So
Yeah, the adaptive suspension is really good.
it works very nice.
Yeah. 297, 294, 277. Yeah, you're gaining the power when you're on the brakes. So now we again have 300 almost.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and now we have 219. So
Okay.
now we have the full.
And that was the first time I went actually flat out.
Yeah. Yeah. So can do full lap.
Yeah.
Sorry,
now
Tesla
flat-
guys.
Yes.
Yeah. We need 800-volt system,
Yes.
or we need a Nürburgring button actually, because the battery is only 56 degrees Celsius. So we have 4 more degrees for the battery hard limit.
Okay.
So this is just the BMS controlled limit, the amount of power you suck out of the battery, which is slowing us down.
Yeah.
So Tesla guys, if I can have one wish, give us the Nürburgring button. Disable this artificial limit for 8 minutes, give us the full, 60 degrees Celsius hard limit, and the car will do full lap.
Yeah.
That's my wish.
Yeah. No, amazing. From my side, of course, we had 2 big yellow flags. Not horrible, but most importantly, the brake survived, of course, with the big brake kit. That was out of question, so we could actually push a bit more. And again, we need to take into consideration we had yellow flags, but I was a bit more modular with acceleration, even though when I had the opportunity to go flat on acceleration and really like send it out of the corner, there was I tried to like be really smooth and gentle to actually preserve the battery. So it did help, of course, surely. It's also when you watch any lap record of a Tesla, whether it's a Plaid or the previous one before, you can see them being very gentle with the throttle application. So it is possible, definitely, to make one full lap with minimal battery interference or like, let's say, overheating. So it is possible. However, last time I was not the one to bring it up, but all the comments went wild comparing this car to Ioniq 5N, for a good reason, of course. And with Ioniq 5N, I was driving flat on the gas everywhere, every out of the corner, 2 laps, no problem. So again, the tires are actually nice and hot on the front, 2.9 bar.
Oh, that's really hot.
Thanks to the big brakes, you have extra temperatures now.
Yeah.
Yep. So that helps a lot
and
as well.
And we have nice 1.4, 1.6 G
in the corners. In the corners, yeah,
that's
quite
nice.
good as well.
And you were very soft because last time the acceleration you had was 0.9.
Yes.
And now only 0.6. So
no, exactly.
you were nice on the throttle pedal.
Yes. No, this time
especially from low speeds, because the biggest, like from standstill, you can get 1 G with a little bit less. That's my friend. Yeah. With a little bit less, you can get 0.9.
Yes. And it's, yeah, it helps. Definitely, definitely helps. So
and now we have again 368 kilowatts. So the the limit is back. It's like,
indeed.
And we have 55 degrees Celsius. So
and
there
that's the
is
problem.
Headroom.
There is definitely
just give
headroom.
us.
Yeah, that it doesn't run the limit based on your throttle application, but based on the actual factual temperature of the motors or the battery in this case.
I think the limit is really just the amount of power you suck from the battery in given amount of time. So they did it to protect the battery pack from they still keep the warranty and everything.
Yeah.
So this is our kind of speculation, assumption that it's doing this kind of protection.
It does make sense, but I mean, again, going back to the previous video, when there was one comment which was kind of valid to an extent. He said like, hey, you need to also be honest and compare AMGs and BMW M's that are also actually running out of brakes. Yes and no. Like the F-Series M3, I'm not driving on stock brakes because also halfway through the lap the brakes are gone, the pedal is flat, you're in the wall. But the G series nowadays, you can do the full lap. Again, Ioniq 5N, you can do full lap. You can do multiple laps after each other with stock brakes. So technology is there today. It's also attainable. It's also achievable by the manufacturers. And this is the problem that I have, that this is the car of today that does not have the simple mods that were already an issue on the previous generation, that were requested by the owners and the world kart community to simply be addressed. Just better brakes, and potentially, well, the better battery heat management, or at least a system that is complying with that. So that's like
the Nürburgring button.
Yes,
That's it.
indeed.
8 minutes, Nürburgring button. Maybe they can limit it, let's say, 4 times a week.
Yeah.
You know,
Or that it runs
to keep the warranty conditions, etc. So we will not, you know, use it all day.
Yeah, or even if you use it and something happens while you're using that mode, that then it goes
Or-
out of warranty,
yeah.
maybe. But
I would accept that. No issue with that. You know.
baby steps. So yeah, in short, definitely enjoyed it. All right. Definitely enjoyed it a lot more, because I was not afraid of the brakes giving up on me, and yeah, we could proceed with the traffic quite nicely. But again, like the second lap would not have been an option in this case, definitely, because it would have been definitely too hot. So
We need 25 minutes for charging, another 25 minutes for cooling, because the track mode cooling doesn't work while charging. There is a box from Mountain Pass Performance,
Yeah.
which can force the cooling while charging.
okay.
So there is a solution for that, to shorten the time to, let's say, just the 25 minutes of charging, plus maybe, you know, 5 additional minutes to cool it down to 25 degrees Celsius. So yeah,
Look at this insane traffic jam.
yeah.
And this was yeah, this wasn't the case when we were driving here, yeah, because the track just reopened. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy more of the traffic jam, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that I gave the insight, and yeah, I'm really hoping that Tesla will address these minor features and maybe even an update, but at least in an upcoming model, because like I said, it's fantastic handling car, and it can be even like it can earn its performance badge when it can do just like really just one lap of the Nürburgring, because at this point it's just a traffic light queen, and which is nothing wrong with that, but we also want to have something special. So
Or they can just sell a new track pack with the bigger brakes,
yeah,
you know, out of the factory. I don't know,
yeah,
8,000 euros.
yeah, absolutely,
That would work.
yeah, for sure.